What's going on, guys? This is Evan, the Dark Souls enthusiast here, bringing you yet another Dark Souls gameplay commentary on the Xbox 360. In this gameplay, I'll be showing Elly's acquisition of the Darkwood Grain Ring, which is sort of a complicated item to acquire, and it's not intuitive at all. It is, however, arguably the most powerful ring in the game, so pretty much every character is at least going to want to have access to the Darkwood Grain Ring. But, in any case, we'll outline the steps in getting it here. This isn't a show to or how to get tutorial, rather just to show my acquisition of the item. I'll verbalize how you get it right now, though. The first step is to acquire the Crest of Artorias to gain access to the Forest. And to do that, you just have to farm 20,000 souls, buy the Crest of Artorias from Andre the Blacksmith, and you can open the door. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, the door is right through Darkroot Garden, which is the path guarded by the Tantanite demon, past the first blacksmith. The giant demon that's headless and has a big pole, if you're not familiar with it. In any case, that will take you into the forest. You'll fight through the Covenant members, talk to the giant cat to join the Covenant, and then all the members of the Covenant will appear. You'll want to talk to Shiva of the East, exhaust his dialogue, and then just do some things in the game, monkey around, so he'll move down here. At that point, you can go ahead and hostile him. Of course, this will betray the Covenant. That's unfortunate, but as a consequence to get this item, you have to betray the Forest Hunters Covenant and kill their brigade leader and stuff like that. Another thing to watch out for is make sure you come prepared to beat these guys with whatever you need to do so. Now, I had Wrath of God, and while I probably could have beat him with a more skill-intensive way, you don't want to take any chances because once you're kicked out of the Covenant, Shiva will no longer be down here, and that's unfortunate because it takes a lot of effort to rejoin the Covenant. If you want to stay in the Forest Hunters Covenant or you screw up and you don't kill Shiva, not all is lost. You're not just screwed on this entire playthrough. But you will have to go to Oswald the Partner, absolve your sins. After absolving your sins, you'll be able to rejoin the Covenant, talk to Shiva again, and he'll move back down here. You can try to repeat the process, but that's really inconvenient, and it's much easier to get him on the first try. This is Man-Eater Mildred. If you're in human form down here in the in the Blighttown Swamp, she'll go ahead and invade. She's fun. She's not hard. I want a Firestormer here for fun, but I keep screwing up and missing my... She keeps interrupting it, rather, so... Completely unnecessary, but I really enjoy the spell, so I wanted to use it on an NPC. The Red Phantom invasions are always fun. The NPC invasions. They're never hard, and they're always a little bit of fun. Oops. As you can see, this is a pretty sloppy run. I wasn't actually, I guess, mentally prepared for this battle. I was more excited about getting the ring, and which I will not be equipping in this video, by the way, so you won't actually get to see its effects until the next installment of the series. Sorry if I sound a little out of sorts, guys. I'm just doing this commentary quickly over lunch. Want to put something out there, because I might not have time later. Oh, got to finish off with a parry, though. That was pretty exciting. In this video, now that I've shown you the acquisition of the Darkwood Grain Ring, which is more of a completionist thing to display, now I'm going to show you guys defeating Quelaag on this character, the giant spider lady. Really neat boss, not hard at all, but I'll go ahead and show it. I will summon Man-Eater Mildred for this fight, just because it's fun and doesn't dramatically change the fight. I'm gonna be quiet here for the cinematic. Yeah, I was thinking about it too, although I don't know if I was thinking about it the same way you were. In any case, this is actually one of those easy bosses that can wind up getting you. Losing to a boss a couple times on the first couple tries is pretty normal in this game, but once you figure out how she works, she's one of the easiest boss fights. Man-Eater Mildred really helps distract her. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage to her, but it does distract her and let you poke away. Your shield having a shield rather is a tremendous help in this fight. Everything she attacks with is blockable. However, it's also a fire weapon, so the fire resistance is more important than the physical resistance. If you have a Black Knight's shield, it's the ideal weapon here. You'll see that she spews lava on the ground. Yeah, that damages you if you walk in it, but it's not really hard. She never fills up enough of the chamber for it to be an issue. Her attacks, she telegraphs her attacks very clearly. Like when she's going to use the fire sword, she winds it up like that. The longer she winds it up, the harder she's going to strike you with it. It has a lot of reach, surprisingly more reach than it might expect. See, there's like a quick side slash. You can, if you get right up in her face, those will miss. You can roll backwards to get out of them. Some things to watch out for is, of course, if you put distance between you and her, she can jump at you, like do a jumping lava attack, which is pretty dangerous. Of course, if you poke the back egg sac of the spider a lot, I guess it's an egg set. If you poke the back of the spider a lot, she'll kind of explode in that angry fire, I think. At least that seems to be when she does it for me. As you can see, she winds it up like that. She can poke pretty far with that sword. This is a pretty fun boss fight. It's not particularly hard. It is fun. The most dangerous thing that can cause you to lose this fight is coming in with poor fire resistance or a bad shield, or just not respecting the fact that her attacks can do a lot of damage. When the spider's not moving around, be very careful to watch the woman on top of the spider, which is of course actually the Chaos Witch Quelaag. The bottom of her body's been deformed into a giant spider. When she taps its head, it's going to breathe lava like that. She'll reach down and tap his head and sort of direct him with what to do. And there's that jumping fire attack, which you can block through, but this is when you get yourself in trouble, when you get lava behind you and her in front of you, and she'll smack you around like that. But the fight ended before I could really warn you about her most dangerous attack. If the spider goes stationary, make sure you have a look at the driver, because if she starts to act as if she's fainting or collapsing on the spider, she's going to do like a fire explosion, which does a tremendous amount of damage. You can block it, and if you can't roll out, you should block it just for the sake of staying alive. But it hits really hard, and it's best avoided. It's not hard to avoid as long as you're watching for it, but if you don't watch for it, it can get you. That's the end of the fight. It's not hard at all. I know I say that as some people might be losing to the fight, and no disrespect intended, just I guess like anything else, once you get used to it, it's just not a big deal. This is the second lever you pull to open Sen's Fortress, and once again I'll mute myself for the cinematic. Alright guys, that's the end of this short commentary. Just wanted to show you the Darkwood Grain Ring, a boss fight, and opening Sen's Fortress, which is where we'll pick up next time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for future installments,